Hello! Thank you for tuning in to this week's reads. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. The YouTube channel is James13 Wicca, in case you're seeing this somewhere else. For the main part of the read, I'm using the tarot deck, Gilded Tarot Royale by Ciro Marchetti, text by Barbara Moore. On the bottom here, assuming I get this right, it's Llewellyn.com is where this one came from anyway, and there's a couple other socials if you're interested. Supportive Oracle Cards, Chakra Wisdom Oracle Cards by Tori Hartman, illustrated by Gretchen Ray Baskin? Yeah. Watkins Publishing is the website, watkinspublishing.com, I believe. And I think there's a website for Tori Hartman too in that black little strip above the barcode. Feel free to check that out if you're interested. The dice are from the Dice Shop. The website is mathartfun.com if you want to check them out. I use a 22-sided dice for the major arcana, 22 substitutes for 0 for the fool, 14-sided dice for the minor arcana, and a 4-sided dice for the element to match for the minor arcana. That being said, if you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. And let's go ahead and get into your reading. Hello, Scorpio. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Scorpio? Yeah? Okay. That's it. That's it. Okay. I don't really see anything negative. Not that we want negative, right? But like, I sometimes when I see it's like really, really good, I feel like I need to say I'm not a Sunshine Rainbows reader, but this is looking really good. And why not? Like, why not? You've been keeping out of something for a while. You've been keeping right out of it. For some of you, maybe you've been avoiding a certain relationship or a certain job situation or maybe a romantic connection at all. It could be something like that. You got the Six of Pentacles reversed, like I'm not even going to put in the effort for this. And the Magician half in, half out, like I'm not interested. Even if it shows up, it's kind of like a package showing up at the door. Like, not for me. I don't care if I ordered it. I'm not touching it. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not doing it. It could be somebody in your life. It could be a subject. It could be literally like a certain, like, maybe you are good at teaching or you're good at some type of vocation, or it could be love relationships, like a romantic relationship for some of you. Or it could be a friendship. You're just avoiding it. You're just like, I don't want anything to do with that. I'm over it. For the longest time, you've just kind of like, nope, I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. You can't make me do it. I'm not going to do it. Energy is coming in. A very friendly energy is coming in, and I am completely not expecting it, is what I'm getting. I don't think it's bad. I'm just not expecting it. And I'm not willing to think too much about it. Queen of Cups comes in. And then the Empress reversed. Queen of Cups upright, Empress reversed. Wheel of Fortune comes in, and the Temperance card comes in. Other positive energies here. I feel like this is one of those things where somebody shows up, they want to hang out, and I'm like, sure, but I'm not worried about you. You're gonna have to worry about yourself. I'm gonna worry about myself. You worry about yourself. The Empress reversed. I just feel like I'm not gonna like look out for them. I'm not gonna make sure that they're okay. Their problems are just that. But the Queen of Cups is kind of like, I do like them, and maybe a younger version of myself would do that, but I'm not going to do that. I don't want to do it. No, I'm not going to try to make something happen. I'm in the moment, and that's just all it is. That's just all it is. And it's a random moment, and I feel like I'm enjoying it. I'm not overthinking anything. I'm not thinking, where's this going, or where's this not going. I don't care. I'm just like, it is what it is in the moment, and that's fine. Not willing to define it. Don't want to. Having a great time, too, with it. Having a great time, feeling completely free and at ease. Kind of like, you know what? I'm not expecting anything beyond this moment, and I don't care. And that's just it. There's nothing wrong with this. I hope it doesn't sound really negative, because I don't want it to. But it's just kind of like, hey, it is what it is. So the thing is, I'm not expecting anything from this moment. Whatever it was, I'm not expecting. And I'm not even letting myself think about it. Out of sight, out of mind. Is that what this is? King of Swords is very strong intellectually. This is also the energy of like, I don't want to think about it. I'm not going to think about it. You probably keep yourself busy. I don't know. Whatever it is, nope, it was just a moment. That's that, and I move on. But it's the next level that's interesting, because it doesn't go away. Whoever, whatever this is, I feel like this is normal. Scorpio energy, you guys are very addicting. I feel like you're very well liked. Sometimes I think, and I could be wrong, the Scorpio doesn't realize how much people love them. I could be wrong. Where, like, you have a very positive influence, people like your flavor, people like how you do things, but maybe you don't expect that they would, or you don't realize that they like you as much as they actually like you. Sometimes you're like, I don't know if they really like me, maybe they just like what I did for them, but they genuinely like you. I don't know if that's right. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But I'm getting, like, they love you. They're just like, Scorpio is the bee's knees all day, all night. It's bee's knees all day, all night. And they just love you to bits. And they're giving you more up. They're trying to keep you in their life. They're trying to pull you forward. They're trying to really lock you in and give you something worth staying around for. I got all this, Scorpio. I got all that, Scorpio. I could do this for you, Scorpio. I could do that for you, Scorpio. They really are trying to win you over. I don't see this as a bad thing. It's up to you if you want it or not, but they're coming forward very strong. It does not have to be a romance thing, but we got some romance cards coming in. The Knight of Cups was one of them. I think they're initially winning you over. I don't know if it's going to stay, but I feel like it's initially working. You're like, okay, I like that. I like people, like, yeah, people should do for me more. I feel like I do for everybody. People should do for me more. That's cool. I feel like initially it's good. Somebody with a lot of passion, you can roll with this. So let's see if this works with you. I know you can roll with it. You're not really sure if you're interested in this, but there's passion, and there's something where somebody's offering you something of substance. They have something to offer, something of substance, and I feel like I'm still not willing to overinvest in it at this point. I'm like, yeah, all right, we'll see. I feel like I'm just enjoying the moment. Like, okay, they're offering you something good, which is fine, right? Success coming your way. I'm liking it. It's still good. That's an interesting card. I'm going to just do the dice before, because I feel like this is saying holding to what you are used to. 7 of Pentacles and the Empress, half in, half out. The 7 of Pentacles is like a longer, like, it's kind of like waiting for something to mature, but also kind of like, I don't want to really let something in if it's not already in. It's not the 4 of Wands. It's not the 4 of Pentacles. It's the 4 of Wands. But I feel like there's a contract here is kind of what I keep feeling. It's like, if it doesn't fit what I want, what I've already said I want, then I'm not going to worry about it. They can do everything nice in their power for me, but if I don't want to let it in, I'm not going to let it in. The 4 of Wands is kind of like, you don't really want, this is what they're saying, don't go for this. Like, you know, don't set the terms at this point. Oh, okay. Sometimes this can be that. Sometimes, because I get a contract feeling with this sometimes. It's not the time to set the terms. Like, if they're giving you a lot and you're just kind of like, you can give me all you want, but it doesn't mean I'm going to do anything. You don't need to go there with this yet. Let it germinate a little bit further. Okay. So you don't have to make a decision. I feel like that's what this is saying. You don't have to make a decision at this point. If you want to enjoy, if this is like a month in and you're just like, well, maybe I should let this person know that this isn't going anywhere because I've already made up my mind, this isn't going to happen. You don't have to make that decision at this point. So if this is a job thing, same thing. they want me to go full time, and I don't have to tell them no. I'm just kind of like, I could just kind of keep the energy like, you know what, part time works for me for right now, so I can offer you part time for right now. They're like, but we really want you full time. For right now, I'm just gonna do part. You don't have to make a decision. Kind of like, you know what, for right now, my life's kind of busy. Part time's what I can give you. I hope I said that right. Because the advice here is like, hold what you want from this for right now. Be careful with gossip. Be careful with gossip. Is gossip just gossip, or is there something else with that? Self-worth gossip and like the Seven of Wands is like, keep it where you want it to be. Don't feel like you need to make a decision at this point. I feel like they're saying don't make a decision. Enjoy the success on your terms as long as you can. Whatever works. Somebody might be pushing for you to make a decision. Just say, right now I'm not making a decision. Which is funny. By not making a decision, you make a decision. But you're kind of putting it back on them. I'm not ready to make a decision. I'm not going to make one right now. So if you need to, then I respect that. If you need to move on because I'm not going to move forward, then you move on. But I'm telling you I'm not moving forward right now. You don't have to make a decision right here. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm kind of nervous that I'm not. But keep it where you want it to be. If somebody was pressuring you to make a decision, say, I'm not making one. If that's your terms, then you're going to have to move on. If you're okay with me just doing it the way I've been doing it, then we can keep doing that. Part-time is where I'm at. Part-time is where I'm going to stay for now. Okay. What is this outcome over here? Judgment in your favor. You're going to have control of this, for sure. When you're ready to make a decision, and they're saying enjoy it until you're like, I don't know if this works for me anymore, for whatever reason. Hold it at the same spot until you've decided you want to make a decision. And it's going to just kind of come forward where it just doesn't feel right for you anymore. That's when you're going to know. You're just like, this doesn't feel right for me. This doesn't feel like this makes sense for me. And it's at that point, you'll either create something or you'll let it go. But they're saying, give yourself that chance because there's a lot of healing involved with this for you. There's a lot of healing involved with this for you. Just by doing that, even if you release it, which is completely fine, you're healing something there for yourself, and you're empowering yourself in a way that maybe you didn't realize something needed to be healed, and it makes it a lot better for you. This doesn't have to mean you have to create something with this situation, be it work, a person, whatever it is. You could end up letting it go, but you'll still get the healing out. As long as you keep that control, like, I'm not letting people force me to make a decision. I'm going to say, you know what, I'll keep it right here. If you're okay with me keeping it right here, we'll keep doing this. If you're not, then you're the one making the decision. I'm not. If you're saying that's not allowable, then you've made that decision, and I'm telling you you're not going to force me forward, so I guess that's where we're going to end up. That will bring out a lot of healing. Whether you go forward with it or not, that will bring out a lot of healing for you. It will bring a lot more strength for you and put a lot more control where it should be with you. Are we good? Alright, I'm going to shut this down here. Hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.